Uh, I'm sure the first thing you notice is wearing a nice little cap. Plus, I'm wearing a shirt. I just finished 3 sessions back to back with the 3 VIP clients. These guys are rich, really rich and successful. The funny thing was, all the 3, we spoke on only one topic. Means I spoke to them separately. And the topic that we spoke about was money. You know, the relationship with money. And as I was listening to them, I just realized that, you know, your ability to be happy or successful or be rich all comes down to your relationship with money. I mean, how do you handle money? I'm sure, you know, if you think about this, I save money, or I don't spend on unnecessary things. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking of only savings, and I'm not talking of only, I earn money. No. It's your, this up here and here. What do I mean by that? You know, what I realized is, talking to these guys, you cannot be a nice guy. You cannot be good. You cannot be a nice person if you want to be rich. You need to be obsessed with money. You need to be like kind of paranoid. The thing is, they don't teach you this in school. Parents don't have this conversation with you. You don't have this dialogue with anyone. In fact, when you go to school, what do you learn? Chemistry, physics, English, Hindi, or some language. With parents, the conversations you have is be good, pray to God, do good to others. So now the question is, where do you have these conversations of money? You never have it. And the majority of people don't know. Like, for example, I'll give a small example. Sometimes when I tell people, if you want to support the channel, just donate. What are the comments that you get below? Get a real job. Stop begging. Or the guy likes to portray he's successful, but he's begging for money. Ha ha ha. Okay. Now, why do people put these comments? In fact, who are these people? Are they successful in life? Majority of them are employees. They earn a small salary per month, which they'll get. Look, I'm not trying to make fun of people who get salaries. You have to work hard, get your salary. But have you ever thought about it that how much time you put, how much work you put, the amount of stress you take, the salary that you're getting is pretty small. In fact, if you calculate your income per hour, it's most of the Middle East countries, Asian countries, they pay you peanuts. If you were to get paid per hour, you would be earning per month for that same job maybe 5 times or 6 times more. Just calculate. Nobody is, even though they say you will work 8 hours, who works 8 hours? People work 12 hours, 14 hours, 16 hours. They work day and night. The company, obviously it's a business. They have to take advantage of you, so they make you do 2 people's work, 3 people's work. If you have to employ 2 or 3 people, you have to pay 2 or 3 people's salary, right? So the people who comment below, they are not educated, or they don't have any understanding of money. That's why they talk. They say, oh, he's asking for... You know, the value of $1, my mentor once told me, the value of $1, you realize when you issue a check of 1 million. and you have 999,999,999. That means you have $1 less in your account, and you issued a check of 1 million. So the question is, will they approve this check? The answer is no. Even though you're a millionaire, the bank can skip that $1. They will not skip that $1. They will still hold you accountable for that $1. And later on, you'll have a bounce check. You'll have to pay the bank fine. You'll have to pay maybe some other service charge fine. So just for that $1, your reputation gets tarnished. Your check bounces. You have to pay a fine for $1. That's the value of $1. And how do you get $1,000? By saving $1,001 coins. By saving $1,000 1,000 times, you get $1,000. See, I have $1. I earned another one, $2. I earned another one, $3. That's how you save money. These people who are making fun, laughing, they don't know the value of this $1. They don't know the value of what they're doing, how they're spending. Like for example, if you see in Middle East countries, they charge you small expenses. Electricity, they charge you maybe a few cents more per minute or whatever. Water, electricity, they charge you a little bit more. Internet, they charge you a little bit more. They say this Chinese saying, no? A death by 1,000 cuts. If you really want to make someone hemorrhage, small. That's why when you get your salary per month, just check your wallet after a week. You'll be like, where the fuck did the money go, man? Yeah, because the small expenses, they eat into your savings. They eat into whatever money you have. So that is why these guys who comment, no? They think they are smart. They think they are successful. But if you actually look in the business world, the guy who's selling, whether he's selling fish, vegetables, whether he's selling fruits, they will fight for that $1, for that 5 cents, 10 cents. Because that saving 10 times, 20 times of that $1 is profit. Speaking to these guys, I just realized that if you have to succeed, you can't make friends. You can't make friends with anybody, especially who's related to business. It has to be cold-blooded. You have to, all this bullshit. I let it go. We give win-win situation. What win-win? There are so many times where I had to make the tough choice where if I can save a little bit money, I'm going to save. I'm going to fight it out. See, in my days in Dubai, when I was a bachelor, I didn't give a fuck. I didn't care about tomorrow. I didn't bother if I saved money or not. But today, as a husband, as a father, as someone who has responsibilities, I take my priorities, my responsibility very seriously, man. Even when I have to give someone a tip, even when I have to, okay, you can't afford to pay every penny, every dollar, I think, why should I let go of this? Why should I give this person money back? Some people say, I'll respect you, I'll pray for you. Please, I'll be grateful if you can help. Respect doesn't feed me, man. Prayers don't feed me. It's hardcore money. You know, some people even say, "Oh, Loy, you're so successful. You're so rich." What rich? What successful? Tomorrow I get a heart attack and die. Finished, na? Then who's going to take care of my wife? Who will take care of my small baby? Have you ever thought about it? You assume that you will live, right? You will live tomorrow. You assume that you'll have a job tomorrow. You assume that you'll get paid tomorrow. Have you ever thought, what if something happens? See, COVID-19, who planned it out? Who predicted this? Anyone? How many people were making big plans? See, here on this island, I'll give you an example. On this island here, near my house, around 1 kilometer, this guy had this motorcycle shop for rent. He had, I think, 20 motorcycles that he used to give. All of them different colors and all that. This is 2.5 years ago, yeah. Before COVID. So they were planning out for the new year after December. Remember, December was when COVID started spreading in China. January was when the lockdown took place. So these guys, I think September or something, he had advertised from 20 scooters. He sold all the 20 and he purchased 40 brand new scooters. Just imagine, 40. All of them painted in one single, like, neon orange color. All had matching helmets. All had the company branding. All had the company logo. The staff were wearing new shirts, jeans. He had advertised and opened up a new shop and, oh, very professional. And he was getting ready for the big season. Because after December, you know, once the new year, the season starts. People start going crazy, or, you know, to prepare for December itself, Christmas and New Year. And then there was this other guy. He had a resort. This resort was the most popular one. All the apartments or villas, full booked. Any new couple, hot girls, young men, they would come and stay there. And then he would even have a pick and drop service for, you know, the full moon parties where you dance full night in the beach and drink and drugs and sex and all that. He would have VIP premier clients. Now, to prepare for the new season, what he did is all his vehicles brand new. All the jet skis painted, and he purchased brand new ones, painted, beautiful it looked. Yachts, you know, big fucking boats, man. Ooh, the nightclub decked it up, and international DJs, and it was going to be very big. He was mentally prepared. In fact, one other investor who I know, businessman, you know these mountains, no? You can see these mountains. He built 2-3 villas on top of the mountains. Just imagine, it's so luxurious. When you get up in the morning and you press the remote, the entire curtain opens up like this. You get like a 100-degree angle view of the sea, the endless sea, because you're right at the top. You see the sea, and when you walk near the mirror, there's a beautiful big pool. It's like a dream house. It's like Tony Stark, you know, that kind of house, selling for $5 million or whatever. Give an approximate. So I give you 3 examples of 3 guys. The last example, this, think it's a restaurant. Very famous. Very, very famous. The waitresses were all fucking hot. They wear sexy clothes and they would dance, and the ambience, man, you couldn't get a seat even if you try to book it. He had expanded, he had purchased 2-3 more from one big restaurant. Now he expanded to 3 buildings, 3 shops, and it became a very big restaurant. The decor was amazing. He brought people from UK to decorate, and so everything was big. So now, these businessmen who were 10 years, 15 years, 20 years into business, they had a track record of 20 years, success, and every year they were growing and growing and growing. Could anyone predict anything bad would happen? No. The number of tourists that came to the island, just imagine 3.3 million people in 2018. 3.3 million. They were expecting 4 million. The traffic was so bad, it would take 45 minutes to drive from here. No, sorry, not 45 minutes. It would take sometimes 2.5 hours, even if I drove on a scooter at the side, because the traffic from both the sides. So you had to go at the side gully, scooters all would go at the side. Cars would be this side, cars are bumper to bumper. This side, cars are bumper to bumper. So at the side you go. So it would take 2 hours, 2.5 hours to reach a destination. Today, what happened after COVID? Today it takes 20, 25 minutes, 30 minutes. What happened about that guy restaurant who purchased another 2 long lease for 10 years? The whole restaurant shut down. No guest, no diner for 1.5 years. Shut down. All the decor, everything he put inside is gone to waste. That guy who purchased the new yacht, 2-3 yachts, it's taken out of the water and it's kept in a warehouse because it'll spoil in the sea. 1 year not being used. His apartments and villas, all empty. Nobody's staying there. It's a ghost town. Even if for free, nobody's there. And that guy, motorbike, 40 bikes. He ended up having to sell all of them at a loss. The branding, the staff, the company, all gone. In one swipe, one incident, all the money that they spend was put to waste. 10 years, 15 years of success. The houses in the mountains, before 5 million or whatever, now not in 1 million, still finding it hard to sell. How many people lost their jobs? How many people lost their savings? How many people? So what am I trying to tell you here? You may think that money, you can keep making, money is easy, be generous, take the money. The day you forget your roots, the day you forget where you came from, the day you start taking it easy, that's the beginning of the end. This is at least what I have realized. That is why for me, For me at least, I don't know about anyone else. For me, every penny counts, man. People think, oh, he's rich, is this, is that. Yeah, rich today. What about tomorrow? You know, I know. And only a person who is not educated or doesn't have the realization or the experience of money, only such individuals talk. Oh, ha ha ha. He's asking for money. Ha ha ha. You know, Prager University, most of the content creators who have millions of followers, they say, okay, Patreon account, you can support $1, $5, $10. Why? Just imagine if you have 1,000 followers, each one gives you $1 per month. $1,000. If you have 100,000 followers, each one gives you 10. 1 million. You know, when you start thinking like that, no, you respect and value every penny. This is what I shared with you, no? This should be the relationship between you and money. I know what you'll say. You'll say, ah, shit, Loy, it's like being a miser. Yeah. When you have money and life is comfortable, you'll say, oh, it's like being a miser. The day you lose your job, the day you're without a job, without any money, you have to pay your bills, you're eating from your savings. When it goes down, 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 you'll automatically by default become a miser. You'll start valuing every penny, every dollar. And that is why I tell people, if you want to be successful, if you want to be something, can't be a nice guy. Don't even think about it. You cannot be a nice guy. You cannot tell, the full truth. You cannot share your secrets. You cannot. You have to be cold-blooded. You have to be, very cunning, very sharp, right at the edge. Like I was telling you, I was speaking to these 3 customers of mine. Even though these guys are millionaires, even though they are rich, fuck, they value every penny. The funny thing, they have very ordinary phones. They don't have expensive phones. They don't have super expensive toys and all that. What you see online, oh, he has a super yacht and super car and all that. Those are idiots. Yes, there are some people who like Floyd Mayweather, show off and all that. But the majority, when you start interacting with the real people in the real world, not these show-offs in social media, you realize how much they value every penny. For me, this is an education of real life. This is what I'm learning. And even though today I'm 44, 45, I'm realizing, fuck, these are the lessons I should have learned when I was young. Anyway, this is what I wanted to share with you guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Alright? You guys take care. Ciao.